Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we were working with bees. Bees. So we made Oblivion bees and we're working towards some other things. I haven't really messed around too much with them, but I did go ahead and make the Infernal Hive, which I figured I'd break on camera, because why not? And we got bees. These guys are gonna have to go through this, so let's go ahead and let them go through that. But in better news, let's see if it's still there. Yep, it's still there. So we finally have a Taintacle. It was night, I slept. So this guy should drop the Tendril that we need. That is all we need. Alright, let's run back to the base and we can continue working on questing. So, like I said last episode, and I will say again right now, we're kind of to the point of we don't have much to do. We're starting to run out of quests, and a lot of the quests we have left to do, I just kind of need to come on here and grind out, basically, because that's what we got to do. But we can now do some more quests. Also, we have mob hunter stuff. Cool. I don't even care about that stuff. So yeah, we can continue working on thaumaturgy. We can make the taint thistle now. And that is amazing. Let's see. Things I did between episodes. We have the Oblivion Queen going, and the Diligent stuff is going. We're just going to make as much stuff as we can. I'm going to throw the Infernals in there. I will deal with them later. Probably make a whole bunch of them, and like I said, I'll do bee stuff later. We could probably go ahead and take this stuff out, but I'm going to keep that in there for right now, just in case we need it. So today the plan is we're going to do some Thaumcraft until we can't do Thaumcraft anymore, and then we're going to start working on one of the harder quests that we need to do, which is for the hoarding. Plutonium. So we need 1,000 cyanide ingots, and that is difficult because yellorium is rare, and we can't really run our extreme sifting system all that often. So we need more power. That's what it boils down to. And so we're going to work on getting more power, and we'll also set this guy up. Probably put a interface and plug it in. Whatever else I need to do. So pretty much plan is we're gonna do Thaumcraft until we can't do that anymore, and then we're gonna work on power. So let's look at the Taint Thistle, and we'll get to power later. So the Taint Thistle, if we actually look, it's not the Whispering Weed like we thought before, is right here. So Taint Tendril, 2 mana petals and a purple petal. And then we need Rune of Mana and Rune of Gluttony. Now we need 4 air, 4 aqua, 4 flames, and 8 vidium. So vidium is the only one that, yep. So we don't have enough. So let's go get some Thaumic Slimes, and we'll get enough. So just turn that on. Let's get our crossbow ready. And let's see, the other things we needed was like fames, which I think we have plenty of. Let's see, fames, water, and air. Water, air, yep. Okay, so we just need 8 vidium, and we'll be good to go. So that is a giant slime. Let's go ahead and turn this off, because we don't need that much. And cool. Now to get out of there before any does that. And let's go ahead and take ender pearls out. Something I'll probably end up doing later is setting this up so that it's a little bit better. Basically add more things to it. So what I'll end up doing is probably moving Alchemical Furnace and all the Arcane Bellows, like we'll put like 3 or 4 of them over here, and then just have, we'll probably put 3 just because that'll work best. And then, actually I might just move this guy over here, and then we'll put 2 more of these guys with just 1 Arcane and Olympic on top each. And that should be a little bit faster just because it's gonna, the slowness is it putting the Essentia into the Olympics more than anything else. I believe you can also help with that with using Aluminium, but I'm not entirely sure. And I don't really feel like doing that, so I'm not going to. So we have 6 Vidium, so let's get these 2 cooking up as well. And that'll be done here in a second. So Taint Tendril goes in the middle. And all this other stuff goes around. So 2 purple. We'll do purple and mana over here. And gluttony right here. So as soon as we see we have 8 Vidium, which we do, let's go ahead and make this flower. So I'm going to leave that area corrupted, just so that in the off chance we ever need anything like this again, we can easily go get it. Does my sword have looting? It does. Alright, so there goes the petals, gluttony, and mana. Come on. And that should make the Taint Thistle. And it does. Awesome. You know what? I didn't scan that. I probably should. Let's grab our Thaumcraft armor. Taint Thistle already has stuff, so we'll put that into the system. That should be a quest. And it is. Awesome. So we'll get some Ethereal Essence and a reward bag. Ira and a greater reward bag. You know what? Did I ever try to scan these? Okay. So let's see if there's another Taint Tendril, like Taint Tendril, Taint Tentacle, whatever they're called, over here. Doesn't look like another one spawned yet. But yeah, so this is a tainted land, and that is good. If we ever need anything from that, that's all that really matters. So let's go ahead and open our greater reward bag. We got some glowstone. Cool. It is colored glowstone, but that's whatever. So next quest requires us to do a terrestrial focus mushroom island. Not a fan of this biome you're assigned. Change it with some magic. Okay, that's kind of cool. And there's also one for tainted lands. Well, that's a little late. So this thing was called a terrestrial. There they are. Terrestrial focus. Alright, so we need to make one for Mushroom Islands, which requires some mycelium, iron. Actually, that's pretty easy. So do we have any mycelium? We do. So can I just shift click this? We just need a balance shard. And that should be easy enough to craft. And yeah, there's some other things that we should probably set up at some point, but for now, I don't really care. So balance shard, there we go. Terrestrial focus, Mushroom Island. Witching gadgets. So there we go. Let's throw that one on the ground. I have no idea how these work, but we can scan them. And that's all that matters to me. So that is pretty much all the quests we can do for now. We have 3 quests available. Yeah, so that's all we can do for right now until we can get to the Outer Lands and take that on. Can't do the irrigation. Power grid is done for now. I don't know if there is another quest that we can even get to. That's the thing with a lot of stuff. Eldritch stuff, or rather the Eldritch Orb we can't do, and the Blood Cleansing, that's going to take a while to get to. So, bees, working on nothing in Applied Energistics, and for the hoarding, we just need cyanite. So, let's throw that stuff away. We have a basic reward bag. Yuck. Bacon jerky. Alright, so let's get into our better armor that doesn't make noise all the time. And let's start working on power generation. So, what I want to do is I want to make better solar panels. We have tier 3s. I want to teach the system how to make as high up as we can get. So that is tier 6s. So tier 3s, we have everything for that. So we should be able to teach the system how to do tier 4s. So tier 4 is, well, we're going to need photovoltaic cells, and for that we're going to need clay. Now, do we know how to make clay? We do know how to make clay blocks, and let's think about this. We might have to set up a system to make clay balls because there's not a good way to do this. Alright, well that's pretty easy though. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of clay and let's get this. We're going to do a processing pattern and we're just going to do this. Now I do believe that we have a system already set up right here to automatically break with a hammer clay or the different like materials. If I put clay there, does that work? It's gonna hurt the durability of the hammer, but I don't really care. It does. Perfect. So we can just do this and that'll make clay. Perfect. So that's how we can get that taken care of. Now it is slow, but that's whatever. So photovoltaic cells, we need one of these, and then all we have to do for this is have another processing pattern. So one of these plus 16 clay balls, and I need to actually go grab this. And we're going to put this into, we don't have elevators. What am I looking for an elevator for? This mod pack doesn't have elevators, which is probably one of the worst things about this mod pack. Other than it not being finished, but I mean, let's be honest. The elevators and lack of elevators is the true crime here. So let's come back up here. And we should have photovoltaic cell 2. And we can teach the system how to make that. Perfect. So what's the other thing for the tier 4? Hardened energy cell frames. Alright, so energy frames. We can already make the leadstone. So just make one of those. And then this is a pretty simple crafting recipe. I believe Invar is craftable. So there's no issues there. And we just do that. We'll go ahead and make that. So the only other thing is this guy. So we need a machine frame. Oh, we already know how to make the hardened machine frames. So let's just make one of these. And then we should be good to make solar panel tier 4s. And then we're just going to continue on. And I should probably just have everything in the system go ahead and do this. So that goes into a different place. That goes into the induction smelter. And before we do anything else, we're going to look at the next tier. What's going? Electrum gear. So let's go ahead and grab an interface. Let's go ahead and tell the system to make another interface. Not right here. And yeah, that'll be fine. So there is the machine frame, and there are tier 4s. So then tier 5s requires, that's tier 4. Tier 5 requires photovoltaic cell 3, and there's a 4th. So 3s are fluid transposers with 2, wow, a lot of glowstone. So let's go ahead and teach the system how to make this. I believe it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's 2 blocks. Now the question is, do we have enough stuff down here? And setting up the fluid transposers are always fun. So right here we go. Let's see, filter into this guy. So blue must be on that side, yes. So we're gonna want this to be filtered. And that is the output, so we put, I just want to make sure this does 250, all right. So if I put this in here, it should show up here. And it did. And then we just need to tell this that is okay. So we might need to do some other work with this, but that is fine. So for now, so we need 8 glowstone. There's that. This goes to the chest with all of this stuff. And then I want to go ahead and make the next tier, which is 2 blaze rods. And again, it is another induction smelt, but this one's easy enough. So just put those in there. And photovoltaic cell will be ready. Tier 4, right? Yes. Perfect. So this goes into the induction smelter. And then this can go down here. So let's get a solar panel, tier 4. And let's start working on the crafting for tier 5s. So we have nothing. So we're going to need a machine frame that is this. And we're going to need a redstone energy cell, so we're going to need to make one of those as well. But I think that is automated, right? No. Yeah, that is not automated. So we'll have to automate that. Again, Enderium is easy enough for this. So we need an empty frame. Let's work on this while we're waiting for everything else. So Electrum, we can craft. Let's get 20 of that. And we might need to do more agricraft stuff. That might be in the plans here soon as well. And then we need hardened glass. Yes, hardened glass, which I believe the system already knows how to make. Let's just get 10 of that for the fun of it. And yeah, let's see. We can get our interface. That is done. So let's just make sure that we have enough channels. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 channels there. Yeah, we have plenty of channels over here. So we're just gonna put this guy right here, and we'll get some pipes. It'll be fine. So item ducts. Item ducts and servos. Just 1 servo. Okay. So with this, we should be able to extract everything out of here. And there we go. Put the filter on. And that'll start pulling out all of the ores that we're going to get, which will allow this guy to make much more stuff. Now we can also, will eventually improve this. That will require me moving everything back like 1 or something. Or actually, that. And then this. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. Not there. I'll get it right one of these times. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So that's fine. That's cleared out. How's our storage? I haven't checked that in a while. Let's see how that is. Oh, it's fine. We still have plenty of room. So let's go ahead and get this stuff auto crafting. So we need an empty frame. And then we're going to need redstone worth 4 buckets. So I believe that's 40. Right? Yes. So we'll do a processing pattern of this with 40 redstone. And we'll come down here. Hopefully we have room. So this is going to be this. We'll just put that in there with that. Yeah, we have plenty of room for that for right now. But we will need a better filter for that guy. And so let's get a good filter. Let's just go ahead and get a resonant filter. And we're going to need all that stuff, so... Oh god, this is going to be a mess. Can I plug this in somewhere else? No. Of course not. Unless we move this line over another one. Which we could do. And then we just need another item filter. And then as I kind of make stuff, I can replace that stuff. So we only need one of these. I have impulse item ducts. That's fine. And ME glass cable. Plenty of that. So this is just a pretty bad fix, but it's a fix that we need to do nonetheless. So instead of plugging it in, actually let's plug it in right here. And see, this will have to go up 1. Not there though. And just do that. So that'll work. And then we just need to grab our filter. Filter, whitelist. And that one will go there. So that'll be plenty of stuff. So we just need to tell the system, hey, you can do this thing. And what I can do is I'll eventually replace the filter. But that'll be later. So there's that. Let's go ahead and make sure it works. So that goes there. This one goes down here. And redstone energy cell. Let's go ahead and make another one of those. Alright, so where were we? We can get rid of the filter. So let's see, solar panel tier 5. We need photovoltaic cells 3. And solar panel tier 4s, which I think it's currently crafting. So this guy is just going super slow. Or not. Oh, right. Whitelist clay. I forgot about that part. So that'll work. It'll just take a little bit of time, and that's fine. So we'll have the solar panel tier 4. We'll get solar panel tier 5 soon enough. And then solar panel tier 6, we'll need a machine frame, resonant. So let's take this guy out, make one of these. And then we'll also need to teach the system how to make one of these guys. And yeah, so redstone, do we have another one of those? Yes, we do. Resonant, we can do that. It's gonna craft a resonant ender bucket, so I almost want to see if I can't catch that. The reason being is if we can, then that'd be awesome. Nope. Not by a long shot. So that's fine. Whatever. It'll make what it needs to make. So really the only thing we're waiting on is clay. And cool. So we should be able to make tier 5 once we have the photovoltaic cells 3. Put those in the system. Put that stuff away. And it's almost done. Any moment. And then we can, once we make a tier 5, a single tier 5 solar panel, it'll be nothing to finish this up. So why do we want tier 6? It's 4,000 RF per tick. That is, well, that is pretty amazing. So might as well, if we have the supplies to do it, which we do. And I mean, yeah, might as well. That's the reason. So let's make a, ooh, we're out of gold? Really? So can't we use this stuff? We can smelt it. I do have a smeltery right over here. But I don't think I want to do it that way. So, we have some gold nuggets. We can make more gold ore. We have 14 gold ore as well. So let's pulverize this. Let's take it downstairs and pulverize this so it's a little bit faster. And we're just going to put it right in here. That'll make us more gold. And maybe the Agricraft stuff isn't a bad idea. Let's take one of these out. Yeah, no, let's do it all. Okay. So that should give us enough gold for right now. We're obviously going to need more. But I just want to set up the system so that we can make this stuff. So we need to make one of these. And we're starting to run high on how many bytes of data it's going to take. We have 16 in total. That's the highest one we have. But we can increase that. I have 4Ks. We're probably going to want to upgrade those to 16Ks. Or even 64Ks. We'll see. How bad would it be to make a 16K right now? Not at all. And it doesn't take anything else that we're currently using, so should not overlap or cause any problems whatsoever. So, yeah. Lots and lots and lots and lots of things that are crafting. Which is fine. Let's go ahead and go sleep. And honestly, I'll tell you guys what. I am going to go ahead and call the episode here. So all I'm going to do is teach the system how to make this guy, which we have everything except for the solar panels tier 5, I do believe. Let's double check that. And then we can start upgrading our power to, yeah, so we have everything. We just need the solar panel tier 5, which is going to take a little bit to craft. It's making a lot of stuff. And what we might want to do, one, I need to clean up this base. This can go, we'll move things around as needed. A lot of this stuff can go, and or at least be replaced. But we have a bunch of solar panel tier 3s, which is great. But if we can upgrade them to tier 5s or 6s, that's even better. Why is that like that? That is horrible looking. And the idea is we're going to set up a couple of different things. So one, we're going to get enough power so that we can actually do this. These guys take 800 RF per tick, and there's 6 of them. So that is, oh wow, 24,000 RF per tick. And then these guys are kind of actually don't matter. So these guys are the only ones that are bad. And they're being powered right through here. And then we have another little bit of power usage. So this is another 1,200. So that's like 3,600 RF per tick. One solar panel 6 could cover that. And we could run this 24/7. In fact, what we'll end up doing, I think, is actually disconnecting. Can we actually do that? Where is, I guess right here. We disconnect that. And then put that there. Put that like so. And let's go get a stone block and another flux duct. Oh, I have a stone brick. Never mind. I guess, yeah, I replaced one. So let's go ahead and put that right there. And this right here. And then the idea is we put one solar panel in there, and then we just turn that on and never have to worry about that. So that'll help us get some Ulurium. And then the other thing is we can, as we add more solar panels here, we can use this and use our laser drill to get a lot more stuff. So that's kind of the idea of all this. Let's see, how close are we? Not very, but we can go ahead and get this and crafting storage. So crafting unit, make one of those. And actually, we don't even need to do that. Let's find the crafting, this guy, and put him here. Replace that, and there we go. That's all you have to do. And I might go ahead and upgrade those to 64K as well. But we should be able to make like 2 of those pretty easily. And we'll just increase what our system can handle. So this was pushing it with 12K bytes of data. But with that, we can add it on, and we should be able to make whatever we want. So I will tell you guys what, I'm going to call the episode here. I know I said that like 5 minutes ago, but I'm actually going to call the episode here. And next time, there's another Taintacle. Let's go get our Thaumcraft armor. Oh, great. We got to eat some zombie flesh. That's fine. I think brains will also work, and that'll also cause more warp. Yay! So let's grab this armor. Brains are nutritious. Alright, cool. So we're done with that. Not the right effect. We want one that summons Eldritch Guardians. But we'll get there. So let's come look at the Taintacle. We should be able to scan it. I don't know if that's going to give us anything. Cool. He dropped Tainted Goo. No Taint Tendrils. Alright, well, whatever. So, I'm going to end the episode off here. I am going to do some work, and hopefully by the time next episode rolls around, we'll have access to Eldritch Guardians or Yellorium or something, and we can find something to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!